Cool kids. What it is, we're gonna try to do a quick video tonight. We're gonna do United Arab Emirates, the UAE. Yeah. All right. But they've been in the news this week, so it's kind of apt that we're doing this video this week. Yeah. Not for anything good, I must say. So, a young woman from Ukraine was found in a very poor state, but still alive. So there's that. So there's still hope of recovery and all these things. But yeah, just bad deal over there. I'll let you guys look into the particulars as I don't get into the things I would have to get into to discuss what went down on this channel. That's just not what this channel is for. This channel is about delicious collectibles, and well, let's just say that has nothing to do with delicious collectibles, but a simple Google search of girl found in Dubai will quickly yield you all the information you're looking for in this matter. So, UAE, United Arab Emirates. Well, let's see. I'm going to pause it while I find the coin. Well, that was pretty quick. All right. This coin is going to actually freak some of you guys out, I think. But first, we're going to do an update on Cameroon. Well, you know what? I'll show you guys the coin I've switched out. So I had that weird dragon-looking coin. I didn't care for that. It was an Asian motif for an African coin. So now we've got something a little more appropriate, I think. Both made by the Scottsdale Mint, but at least it's, an animal from Africa instead of, a Chinese dragon. All right. Here's our United Arab Emirates coin. And you might be asking yourself, who is that sheik on there? Well, it's not a sheik at all. As a matter of fact, it's an American president. I paid $51.50 for this coin. It is a 1964 coin, so the year Kennedy died. And it even says on the coin in English, Memorial of John F. Kennedy. All right. Anyway, it's 5 rupees, and I'm going to go ahead and find it on Numista for you guys, so give me just a second. All right, cool kids, here's our coin. Well, that's not in English, but there you go, guys. That is our coin. And all the particulars are already on the flip. So. Ooh, yeah. So, yeah, there we go. The coins I'm seeing on the comps are going for quite a bit more than $51, it would appear. Yeah, even on, but it's funny, like this could go cheap. I actually sent a link for this coin to the, I won't name who, but somebody, they'll know who they are. And I think it went way below what I even paid. I don't think they actually got it though. But that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, that's UAE. Let's talk about the country real quick. Since it's in the news and everything. But how you guys doing? How's life? There we go. How's life? Tell me in the comments how life is. How's life? Oh, look at that. Oh boy. Oh wow. Isn't it amazing what oil can do? A lot of people, they talk about a lot of the countries in the Baltic. Well, a lot of those countries have very high resources per capita as far as your, natural resources and low populations. And so an argument could be made that their success cannot be duplicated outside that situation. And others argue it's not even sustainable the way it is. All right, here we go. United Arab Emirates, or simply the Emirates, is a country in West Asia and the Middle East. At the eastern end of the Arabian Peninsula is a federally elected monarchy made up of 7 emirates, with Abu Dhabi serving as its capital. And it shares land borders with Oman to the east and northeast, and with Saudi Arabia to the southwest, as well as maritime borders in the Persian Gulf with Qatar, Iran, and with Oman in the Gulf of Oman. As of 2024, the UAE has an estimated population of over 10 million, of which 11% are Emiratis. Dubai is its most populous city and is an international hub. Islam is the official religion, Arabic is the official language, while English is the most spoken language and the language of business. There's our emblem, there's our flag, and there's our location. All right. Now, we're going to look at our economicals. Or the turd. We can look at the turd. Let's look at the turd. Okay. Economicals and turd. Oh. The neutrality of the style of writing in this section is disputed. Well, that's probably fair. A lot of these are kind of sus AF. The United Arab Emirates was developed from the juxtaposition of Bedouin tribes to one of the world's wealthiest states in only about 50 years, boasting one of the highest GDP per capita figures in the world. Economic growth has been impressive and steady throughout the history of this young confederation of Emirates, with brief periods of recessions only. The global finance and economic crisis of 08 and 09 and a couple of more mixed years starting in 2015 and persisting until 2019, between 2000 and 2018, average real gross domestic product growth has been close to 4%. It is the second largest economy in the GCC after Saudi Arabia, with a nominal gross domestic product of $414 billion, with a GDP of $392.8 billion, constant 2010 USD in 2018. Since its independence in 1971, the UAE's economy has grown by nearly 231 times to 1.45 trillion AED in 2013. The non-oil trade has grown to 1.2 trillion AED, a growth by around 28 times from 1981 to 2012. Supported by the world's seventh largest oil reserves and aided by prudent investments coupled with a resolute commitment to economic liberalism and strong government oversight. Well, those don't actually go together technically. I guess you could argue it's a semantics debate. Okay, anyway. The UAE has witnessed its real GDP increase by more than 3 times over the past 4 decades. Presently, the UAE is among the wealthiest countries globally, with GDP per capita nearly 80% higher than the OECD average. And impressive as economic growth has been in the UAE, the total population has increased from around 550,000 in 1975 to close to 10 million in 2018. This growth is mainly due to the influx of foreign workers into the country, making the nation's population a minority. So, yeah, national population is a minority. What could go wrong? The UAE features a unique labor market system in which residence of the UAE is conditional on stringent visa rules. This system has major advantages in terms of macroeconomic stability as labor supply adjusts quickly to demand throughout economic business cycles. This allows the government to keep unemployment in the country at a very low level, less than 3%, and also gives the government more leeway in terms of macroeconomic policies where other governments often need to make trade-offs between fighting unemployment and fighting inflation. Between 2014 and 2018, the accommodation and food, education, information and communication, arts and the recreation and the real estate sector overperformed in terms of growth, whereas the construction, logistics, professional service, public, and oil and gas sectors underperformed. As for competitiveness in June 2024, it was reported that UAE was moved up 3 places to 7th place among the top 10 countries in IMD World Competitiveness. This ranking is issued by the World Competitive. Okay, guys, look, they're doing all right, and most of their people ain't from around there. So we'll see if that blows up in their face one day, especially, if they're not treating the workers right. Who knows? I know a lot of them come from the Philippines. I know that. Places like that, they'll grab housekeepers and, that kind of stuff from there. And from what I noticed, a lot of them are single moms who, don't have a choice. They got to feed their families, or they'll take all the gals that aren't married and send them over there. The families will. They get about 22,000 pesos a month or so, I believe it is. And there you go. But you guys can research that on your own. I want you to have an amazing day. It's game night tonight here, so I'm going to get off of here. I want you to find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. If you cannot find them, do not blame me. I'm trying to show them to you. If I cannot show them to you, let me know what you want me to find. And have an amazing day. Like, share, subscribe, all that jive, and bye.